Perceptive Health in Campbell River. Today we're talking about the herb of the week, and for this week I thought we would talk about kind of a herb classification used in herbal medicine called the Digestive Bitters. And this is an important classification because a lot of people who use nutrition and functional medicine and naturopathic medicine, we have a strong core belief that digestion is really important for overall health. So a lot of people, a lot of practitioners in these areas will always kind of go back to the gut and getting the gut all sorted out to promote optimal health. And really it makes sense when you think about it because our gut, for example, absorbs all our nutrients, right? Majority of our nutrients. And so a healthier gut leads to more nutrient absorption, but it goes far beyond that, what we're beginning to learn. There is potentially connections between the gut and the brain, and also vice versa from the brain and the gut. There is an interesting correlation between strong gut lining and a strong lining, or called blood-brain barrier. So there seems to be some correlation there with our digestive system. So what are bitters? So they are the collection of herbs. They have a very bitter taste to them. So that's many different herbs. Herbs in, for example, this one called the Canadian bitters. It is herbs like globe artichoke, dandelion, ginger, turmeric, burdock, and black walnut. So a couple of the big ones that I think about when I think of any bitters, I think of the globe artichoke, which tends to support gallbladder secretions. I think of ginger because ginger helps not only with secretions but also helps with kind of calming the digestive system and allowing it to flow more smoothly. I think of chamomile because chamomile is very calming again on the digestive system and helps with kind of allowing our spasms to reduce and everything in our digestive system. Gentian. Gentian is probably the biggest one that I think of as a classic bitters. So all these herbs kind of have a bitter or an aromatic flavor to them. They might even have a bit of a spicy kind of flavor to them. And if you think about it, if you were to put that in your mouth and hold it in your mouth, you would produce a lot of saliva. So essentially in the gut, the bitters start to produce lots of secretions. And that's important because these secretions help break down our food. So in our stomach, they'll help break down proteins. They'll help produce pepsin, and they'll help produce hydrochloric acid and help stimulate the secretion. So this is taken generally 20 minutes before a meal is probably most common, or right before a meal, to really help get the digestive juices flowing and to optimize nutrition, getting the best nutritional value out of food. So that's why we like the digestive bitters. The other thing that's also really neat about bitters is it's getting the body, it's kind of training the body to secrete to produce its own secretions and to optimize digestion. And that's the ultimate thing that we want to do, is we want to get the body's natural secretions and digestive enzymes flowing to help promote digestion overall, rather than just going right to, say, a digestive enzyme and just having a little bit of reliance on the digestive enzyme. So that's the bitters. It's very pungent, very bitter flavored, and that's our herb of the day, the digestive bitters. Thanks, everyone.